Before we begin, it's important to understand what this video is and what it isn't. This is not a criticism of the City of Denison or the downtown revitalization project. The improvements being made today are an investment in the future of our community. This video simply shares the experiences of a few local business owners who have been navigating construction while continuing to serve downtown Denison. Their stories deserve to be heard. Downtown Denison is in the middle of one of the largest revitalization projects in its history. The goal is simple: replace aging infrastructure, improve accessibility, and build a downtown that's ready for the future. When it's finished, everyone hopes downtown Denison will be stronger because of it. But while that future is being built, some businesses are living through a very different present.
The sidewalk's open! Just kidding. So I want to start off by saying, fuck this construction. But I also understand it's necessary for growth. However, I'm not saying that we're fully shutting down because of the construction, but it definitely has not been helping.
The project has stretched across more than 2 years. For businesses on Main Street, construction has certainly been disruptive. But for the businesses just off Main Street, on streets like Burnett and Fannin, the challenge has often been something else entirely. Many have spent months trying to convince customers they're still open.
Main Street is open, right? We can traverse Main Street right here. That's good. That's good that Main Street's open and we can traverse Main Street. But the project is not done. It'll get better, but you know, we won't know when.
One thing I heard over and over wasn't anger. It was uncertainty. Construction routes change, roads open, then close again. Customers don't always know how to reach the businesses that are still waiting.
A lot of people often come in and say, man, we almost gave up trying to find you. And if that many people are coming in and saying that, I can only imagine how many people actually have given up trying to find any businesses that aren't right off of Main Street.
Being technically accessible isn't always the same as feeling accessible. If someone believes a business is closed or impossible to reach, many never make it far enough to discover that it isn't.
It has unfortunately been a slow decline, and it's not sustainable for us to be open anymore because we don't really have an end in sight for the construction. It's been closed and then open and then closed and then open. So I don't really know what to expect. And because of that, we are shutting Ray of Sunshine's doors as a brick and mortar store. But we're still going to be downtown. We're going to be on Main Street at Main Street Mall. So we are still going to exist, but in a much smaller capacity that is obtainable for me with, unfortunately, the construction plummeting my business.
Alex isn't leaving downtown Denison. She's adapting. Her business will continue in a smaller space on Main Street. For others, the decision has simply been to keep pushing forward and hope customers continue making the effort to find them.
Like, if you want to say the road's open, like if you mean that it's open and that there's a giant hole in the ground and the hole is open, okay, the road's open. Anyway, if you want to get here, we're still here. We're still going to be here. So I get it. It's a pain in the butt to try and traverse this area because it changes, you know, frequently enough, but all that's necessary with the construction project. So it's just our turn with it. And it's still possible to get here though. So you just have to come in on Chestnut, you know?
Every business owner I spoke with understood why this project exists. None of them argued that downtown shouldn't improve. What they described instead was the challenge of surviving long enough to see the finished product.
It's frustrating. Specifically, one is we put a lot of money into this place ourselves. We also did have the ability to use the grant the city offers for the Destination Denison grant. And it is a big help. Caveat to that is you have to either be open for 3 years for the full forgiveness of that loan, or you have to pay it back. And it sounds counterproductive to be offering those options or be giving that help but then to completely isolate businesses from anybody who's able to walk around downtown at all.
Throughout construction, the city has worked to maintain access through alternate routes, temporary sidewalks, business signage, and nearby public parking. But for businesses on the side streets, visibility can't always be replaced with a detour.
We've been isolated on this part of downtown for, I want to say, almost 8 months now. There's no ability to walk through the sidewalk to get to Main Street. The only way to get to us is to walk down past City Hall, all the way down a block, so about 2 blocks that direction. Or it used to be where you could walk by Ray of Sunshine, and they had a sidewalk. Well, that's no longer there. Now you have to walk even further down. And so people continuously are looking for us, don't know where to find us because everything is shut down. They see a road that's shut down and they turn around. They don't even park over here.
This isn't just about roads. It's about habits. When customers stop turning down a street for months, rebuilding those habits can take just as long as rebuilding the street itself.
When we first started Ray of Sunshine, it was a safe space for everyone. We had a ton of vendors. It ended up being a small business cove, and it was just our happy little place. And then the construction hit. In 2024, they started the construction, and business hasn't been the same since.
You know, it's difficult. We've been open for almost 2 years. We've been construction free for 6 months of those 2 years. Our first year we opened, we only had no construction happening on our street without any interference for the first 6 months of operation.
Downtown Denison has always been built by people willing to invest in it. The construction won't last forever. When the fences come down and every street is fully open again, these businesses won't just need traffic. They'll need people to remember they're still there, because supporting local doesn't begin when construction ends. For these business owners, it's what helps them make it to that day.
It will be done. We are here to stay. We dedicated ourselves to this town. We moved here specifically to open this place, to put our daughter in a good school district, and we've been able to do all of those. And I'm very grateful for the community and for the support that we've had. And we do have a lot of people who are making sure that we keep our doors open, whether we are pulling our hair out while we're trying to do it.